But we have always been for more than a ceasefire. We have always been for the complete liberation of Palestine from the river to the sea. We have many days ahead. We have much work ahead. We will need to continue getting organized. I'm going to call up now somebody from an organization leading this movement for the last 15 months, Ibtihal from the Palestinian Youth Movement.
For 15 months, Gaza has shown us the meaning of sumud, of steadfastness. The people of Gaza are 2 million people living on this small area of land who still stand tall in the face of the occupier after 468 days of genocide. If we get asked, what is sumud? What is steadfastness? We can say you will find your answer in the doctors of Gaza who refuse to abandon their hospitals under threat of siege and abduction. You will find your answer in the journalists of Gaza who are intentionally targeted by Zionist forces but still insisting on reporting their atrocities to the world. In the mothers of Gaza, giving birth under conditions of genocide, insisting on life in the face of death. Or look at Gaza's children, making toys out of the rubble, alive in defiance of the Zionist plot to wipe them off specifically. Israel has murdered over 160,000 of our people. And when the bombs stop and we begin clearing the rubble, we will learn of more of our martyrs in the tens of thousands. The blood of every single one of our martyrs is precious, and we will honor them and their sacrifice through everything that we do. We will mark the atrocities committed by Zionism and all of their enablers, and we will demand accountability. Israel has orphaned thousands of our children, demolished every hospital and school where our people sheltered, kidnapped our men, intentionally starved our children, and displaced over half the population of Gaza. In short, they are using still, as we speak, every tool at their disposal, every tool funded and shipped to them from this country to carry out a genocide against our people. But Gaza will rise and rebuild. Gaza has resisted and endured, and Gaza has had a friend in every one of us around the world who stood with Gaza in these 15 months. After everything we have witnessed, there is no turning back or forgetting. The commitment we made 15 months ago to stand with Gaza is even stronger today. When Gaza rebuilds, we will be there and we will fundraise. If our government greenlights more bombs and annexation, we will be in the streets. We will hold every single politician and institution complicit in this genocide to account. And all the while, we will be building the movement against imperialism and organizing our people. The people of Gaza have suffered unfathomable loss, and while the announcement of a ceasefire is cause for celebration, our work is only beginning. Throughout the course of this genocide, the United States provided billions of dollars worth of weapons to brutally massacre our people. Our task is to ensure that this cannot keep happening. Our task is to continue to fight for an arms embargo, to halt the flow of weapons that has resulted in incomprehensible loss and violence. Gaza has taught us that the enemy's defeat is clear and in sight. That in the face of the greatest evils of imperialism and Zionism, our resistance is unbowed. Our people are undefeated, and we will rebuild and return. Gaza has taught us that in the face of the full force of Zionism and U.S. imperialism, Israel lays defeated. Israel could not split Gaza in half. They could not occupy it and build more settlements. Despite their best efforts, they could not wipe out the entire population or forcibly displace everyone. Gaza has taught us the true meaning of life, of struggling for a just cause and emerging victorious. Gaza has taught us what it means to live a dignified and honorable life. Gaza has awoken the world to the necessity of long-term struggle to build a future free of colonization and oppression. And Gaza has taught us that liberation is not only possible, it is inevitable. Ceasefire!